We are live, y'all. We are live. Hold on. Make sure my volume's up. We are live. Y'all know how I do it when I start these episodes. Gonna wait until the 1 minute mark to start this episode. Get myself right. Get myself together. Let's not waste any more time, people. Let's get the show started off the right way. Run that intro.
How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? What?
And live in color.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of GQTV, y'all. And I am your host, yours truly, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the man, GQ Jamal, y'all. And this is where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present, y'all. And like in every video I put out, bring to y'all, dish to y'all, present to y'all, I just have to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in this live video. Thank you again. Um, by tuning in this video, I really appreciate it a lot. Yo, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That is GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my channel. Check out all of my work. Check out all of my skits. Check out all of my reviews. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. Now, as you can see in today's episode by the title, today I thought, let me just dig down, go back to the root of why I started like making reviews. When it comes to my reviews, I love watching shows. I love watching sitcoms. I love watching a good sitcom. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. I love watching sitcoms. I love just watching a good quality show. When it comes to my reviews, I love just talking about scenes. When it comes to my reviews, it's like watching ESPN, Skip and Shannon, Stephen A. Smith. It just feels like you're just watching top 10 like top 10 plays from like ESPN, from like basketball or football or any type of sport. So today, this shows the reason why I'm doing reviews. This shows the reason why I do reviews today. Like if if it wasn't for this show and my mom, the idea. She sparked the idea of like Caleb, like you should start doing reviews because it was really me and her. We like watched this show, and I'm like sitting here like watching it. I'm like over here like analyzing the show. I'm like, then Caleb, mom was like, Caleb, you should like start doing reviews. You should start doing reviews. Like put them on YouTube. Like I'm like at first I'm like, do people even like watch these type of videos? And she was like, yeah, like you never know. Like you never know. Like this is during the pandemic. During the pandemic, so like 2020. Like people really like watch these type of videos, and they get paid for like reviewing. I mean, they get paid for making review type of videos. So that like sparked sparked an idea. I'm like, okay, like let me try it out. So if it wasn't for the show, there would be ADGQTV. So today, this is I don't know if this is like a review or a rate, so I'm going to be all over the place. So I'm going to apologize in advance. So yeah, so today in this video, we're going to talk about Tyler Perry's House of Pain, man. Like this show birthed GQTV. So Tyler Perry, I'm going to give you your prop. Like thank you for making me do reviews. Like thank you. But nah, Tyler Perry's House of Pain. Oh man, what can I say about the show? The show came out in 2006 as like a test run. The show came out on TBS. The show came out on TBS. I guess TBS gave Tyler Perry a green light, gave it like 100 episodes, and it became popular on that channel. But I'm not going to like all the way like trash this show before I just review the show. I'm gonna say this, like Tyler Perry, like I respect you as a businessman, as a creator, because you really found a lane of like producing your own like style of entertainment. Tyler Perry, for people that like watch his like movies, for people who watches his movies, he's really um people know him as Medea, like hello, like hallelujah. Yeah, so he's really known for like doing Medea, like creating Medea. Like Medea is like this 6'5" woman, old lady who doesn't take shit from anybody. Like she gets out tough love. Like she cares, but she let it know like don't mess with her. Like don't mess with her. So Tyler Perry really got popular of like from this Medea character from like the mid 2000s. So yeah. So when I first seen a Tyler Perry like film, it was really his plays. Like my mom bought one of the plays. I believe it was like Medea's class reunion or something like that. And one of the characters she played was like I think it was Willie the Bellman or something like that. That character's funny, but then then he did Medea, and I see why people love like Medea. Uh, she has some funny lines, like she has some funny lines. She always um runs into trouble. She always carries a pistol with her. So yeah. Anyway, um Tyler Perry's House of Pain. When I first watched this, I was like in high school. This is um I think he was like coming off of like three of his films, Diary Back of yeah, Diary of Black Woman, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, then uh, what's the other one? Medea's Family Reunion. I believe that's yeah, Medea's Family Reunion and Daddy's Little Girls. So then he went off and did his own show. But when I first watched this, um, I had like mixed feelings about the show. Um, like some parts was funny, some of the show was funny. Then like you can tell when you watch a show, you can tell when you watch a show like when you find it's not funny, but then the laugh track. I'm telling you, when you watch a sitcom, pay attention to the laugh track. Pay attention to the laugh track. Like you can hear the machine of a laugh track versus like real people that's actually like laughing. Like pay attention to the laugh track. Like the jokes didn't even like match the laugh track. So yeah. Um, but I want to tell you my pros and cons about this show because yeah. But I'm gonna tell you about the show, the pros and cons, and all that good stuff. But for those, let me get my notes out right quick. For those who haven't watched House of Pain, Tyler Perry's House of Pain, it's a sitcom, it's a comedy slash drama. So th- this this show takes place in this show takes place in Atlanta. Mainly all of Tyler Perry's like um movies and sitcoms they take place in Atlanta. So this show takes place in Atlanta. Um, it's about a family that lives in one house. Levon Davis, he plays Curtis Payne. He's a star of the show. Curtis Payne, he's I believe he's like in his 40s and 50s. He plays a firefighter. He's a chief. He's in charge of all the firefighters. Um, he's a he's a tough dad. He's a tough dad. If I had to like compare him to another like dad, I would compare him to like it's kind of like Carl uh Carl Winslow and Red from the 70s shows mixed together. So yeah. So put them together, that's Curtis Payne. Curtis Payne, he's obnoxious. He be doing the most. He be doing the most. He loves his peace. He hates when everybody is in his house. Like what is everyone doing in his house? He's so annoyed. He gets annoyed. But he's like he wants to be big dog. He wants to be big dog. But he's a caring father. He's a caring father, which I appreciate. But he be doing the most. He be in these episodes. He be doing the most. Kicking people out like Martin. He be in George Jefferson. So yeah. Um so that's Curtis Payne. And he's like, similar like Uncle Phil and Carl Winslow. He's like overweight, you know. That's kind of like the butt of the joke of the show. Butt of the joke of the show. And Cassie Davis, who plays Ella Payne, that's Curtis's wife. Uh, that's his rock. That's Curtis's rock. That's his ride. That's his ride or die. Like very very supportive, very sweet lady. She always wants to help people out. She always wants to help people out. Um, so yeah, that's she's the opposite of Curtis. So that's Ella Payne, and she be doing the most too. She be doing the most, especially in these newer episodes. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about that later. Alan Payne, who was in New Jack City, played Nino's brother, and he also was in Jason's Lyric. He was in an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air and Blue Avenue, Blue Hill Avenue. I believe that's the movie. He's in this show. He plays CJ. CJ's a firefighter. He's a single dad. Well, in the first few seasons, he was a single dad. He has two kids, Malik and Jasmine. Malik is like 13 in the show. Well, in the first season, he was like 13, and Jasmine's like 5. So he take care of his kids. He take care of his kids. Then his wife, Her name's Demetra McKinney. That's Janine. Janine was CJ's in the first season, first couple seasons. She was CJ's wife. Then then she turned into drugs. She turned into drugs. She burned the house down. She did set it the family. She left the family. Then she got into drugs real bad, and she started like crawling back to CJ. And it was hard for CJ to like take her back, but then eventually, he forgave Janine, and they became a couple again. Then Lance Gross, who plays Calvin, Calvin is in the first in the early episodes. Calvin was lazy. Like Calvin didn't take things seriously. He lived with his parents. Um, Calvin was in school. Calvin was in school for like 7 years and didn't like graduate or something like that. He didn't take he didn't take things seriously. Then I think he had a kid with one of the top model, um, mo- the girl from the top model. I forgot her name. I think it was Eve or something. Yeah, she was like she was like Calvin's baby mom in the show. Then he dated then he dated Miranda, who was played by Keisha Knight Pullum, who played Rudy in the Cosby Show, and she was like she was like an ex-con. She was like an ex-con, I believe, in the early episodes, and then they dated CJ and Keisha. No, CJ and Miranda dated. Then they got married, and they started having problems. And like at the end of the like first run of the show, Miranda leaves CJ. Then before that, they had a kid together. So yeah, and Palmer Williams, he played Floyd in the show. He's um CJ's friend, not CJ's friend, Curtis's friend. He was a barber. So yeah, those are the characters of the show. Those are the characters of the show. Before I talk more about Tyler Perry's House of Pain, before I get my thoughts and the semi rant about this show, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That's GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. This is the first time I'm talking about anything about Tyler Perry. So for all the Tyler Perry fans who like come across this video on YouTube, please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Like please, I'm begging you. But anyway, nah. Drop a comment. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. Now, going back to Tyler Perry's House of Pain. This show came out um, in 2006. Uh, TBS started playing it in 2007. It really it started to become like a popular show. So, oh man, this show has like over 200 episodes. Over 200 episodes. There's so many like cast members on the show. There's so many characters of this episode. It's hard for me to keep up. But when I first watched the show, like I said in the beginning, it was like how can I say this? It's like it's like I want to relate, but I can't. It's like it's like I want to relate so bad. It's like I want to like understand this show so bad, but I can't. I can't. It's like there's so many episodes. It's hard for me to like keep up. Same way, similar to like Family Matters. Family Matters has like 200 over 200 episodes. Like after like the sixth season, it was just too much. It was just too much for me to like keep up. But going back to this show, like this plot is not no, the storyline is like not believable. I don't know. It's not believable. It's like okay, I get it. It's like okay, I get it. Like yeah, the family, one person falls off. Okay, one person falls off, falls into temptation, falls into drugs. Then one person comes back. Then some of the like episodes was like corny as hell. Like okay, who was the funniest on the who was the funniest on the show? Probably Curtis. He was tolerable. Like it's like he was. It's like some of these characters. There's like it's like Tyler Perry. Like Tyler Perry. Like you're trying so hard. It's like you're trying so hard. It's like I get it. It's like every episode. It's like every episode he wrote, directed, produced. It's like it's okay. Like I get it. You want to be like the one man show. It's like it's okay to have writers. It's okay to have like co-writers or like writers and like look over the script and be like, yo, this is not believable. Like, yo, like switch it up, like switch it up. Like it's okay. Like it's okay. Like yo, I get it that you want to be like the one man show, but yo, it's at the same time it's okay to have like you don't have to have yes men. Like you like it's okay to have like backup writers like to make the episode like better. Like yo, some of the episodes I just don't understand. It's like I don't understand. Uh, like some of the episodes was just cringe, cringe. Then y'all brought the show back. Y'all brought the show back like a couple years ago, and and it's even worse. Like when I watch like the newer episodes, y'all spent damn near the whole episode on one scene, like one act of the scene. It's like it's like y'all trying to like waste time. Like y'all had like Curtis not getting up. Y'all had Curtis not getting up out of the couch, and Ella's over here like screaming at Curtis, like Curtis, Curtis, like y'all over here like wasting airtime, just doing absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing. By the time the show ends, it's like we're 25 minutes of the episode. We finally like trying to figure out like what's the point of the episode. There's like no point. There's like no plot. We spent like I spent like damn near 28 minutes trying to figure out like what is the like theme of this episode. Okay, Curtis is like saying pointless jokes, and we don't even know like the plot. Like, what's the reason of the episode? Like, that's like my gripe with the show. Like, some like majority of these episodes is like I'm trying to figure out what is like the point of the episode. It's like I'm trying to understand, but I don't. That's all I'm going to say. And And going back to Tyler Perry, like I respect what he does. Like, don't get me wrong, I respect what he does. And when I watch, I don't get. I'm sorry, I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing out of watching the top like some of these movies he does. Like I don't get like a happy like feeling watching some of his like movies. Like maybe there's only a couple like movies I actually like from Tyler Perry is the one Medea's Big Happy Family. That was solid. That was solid. And there was another one. Medea Goes to Jail. That was kind of funny, but it's like my majority of Tyler Perry's like films. I don't get like a happy feeling like watching it. It's the same thing. It's like the same thing. It's repetitive. It's repetitive. And then I don't think he's versatile at all. Like that's my opinion. I don't think he's versatile at all. Then he tried to like make a action film, Alex Cross. Like I can't take I can't take him seriously. I can't take him seriously as like an action star, like an action star. I can't take him seriously. And I seen him like try to branch off. Like I seen him. It was weird seeing him on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. I was like watching it one day, like the kids they're watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm like watching it. Then I look closely. I'm like, is that Tyler Perry? Like, is that Tyler Perry? Yo, like that's mind blowing. I'm like, oh man, like I can't take him seriously, but as I can't take him seriously doing as him like doing like action movies. But I do respect him as like a content creator and like a businessman. Like he knows what he's doing. He has his own studio. And another thing I'll say, he does put like people on those movies like Cecily Tyson. Um she was in like earlier like Tyler Perry movies. Like he puts people on. Like he gives like young black actors and actresses a shot, and OG actors and actresses a shot. Like I'll give them that. But as far as this show, House of Pain, I'm like, man, this show's all over the place. That's all I'm going to say. And the characters, I just can't get into some of the characters. And if I had to give this show, and if I had to give this show a rating, I'll give it a 5.5 6. 6 is all you're gonna get from me, Tyler Perry, from this show. Like, and we're not even gonna talk about Meet the Browns, the sister show of House of Pain. Like Meet the Browns is just horrible. I hate that show. That's probably like my top five like worst sitcoms of all time. If I make a list, just know Meet the Browns, the show is on that list. So yeah, that's the cat's out the bag. If I make a top 10 worst sitcoms of all time, not House of Pain. Meet the Browns is in there. I can't stand that damn show. But yeah, but a 5.5 and a 6 is all you're gonna get from me from House of Pain. I still can't believe they like brought the show. They brought the show back twice. They brought the show back twice. Like I like the original run, but to me, this show just had way too many characters for me to follow. Way too many episodes, story arcs. I'm surprised that show lasted longer than it did. I'm surprised the show's still like on. But hey, it has a fan base. It has a core fan base. So what can I say? But anyway, if you love this show, if you love House of Pain, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the show. If you watched it, tell me what you think about the show. If you love it, you hate it, drop a comment down below. I know there's gonna be Tyler Perry fans that's gonna like roast me on the in the comment section. They're gonna like hate me, but oh well. But if you love like Tyler Perry, anything about Tyler Perry, drop a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. If you made it far through this video, this rant, if you made it far through this episode, I just want to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in or watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Yo, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That is GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Subscribe to my channel. Check out all my skits. Check out all of my reviews. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. More content is coming in the future. If you have any shows, movies, cartoons you would like me, GQ Jamal, to review, talk about, react to in the future, just drop a comment down below. Close them out. Do not get bad if you do not comment. So drop those comments. It's that simple. It's that easy. I would love to do a review of I would love to do a request. I messed up. I would love to do a video of your request. So drop them comments. I'm about to hop off this live. If you've been watching my videos from day one, or if you watch 30 seconds of it, or the whole thing, I just want to say thank you. More content is coming in the future. Now I'm about to hop off this live. Until next time, everyone, this is GQTV, and I am the host, your boy, yours truly, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the man, GQ Jamal. Until next time, everyone, hallelujah. Oh, shoot. Until next time, everyone, peace.
How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? What? And live in color.